Story.
Black Our Story is being able to tell the story of us. So Africa as a continent, how can we tell the story? You know the old saying, until the lion is able to tell, or a historian, the tales will always glorify the hunter. So until we as Africans are able to tell our story, the stories that's going to come out will be something not to our advantage.
Okay, so why has it become necessary that we have to tell our story as Africans? Why has it become necessary?
Why not? When are we going to tell the story? What better time to tell the story? When? What do you think?
Who are we telling this story to?
Generations to come. You have to start somewhere. Because at the end of the day, those coming after us, when we are gone, what story are they going to tell? So if we're not saying anything, we are not helping ourselves. And keep in mind, there have been so many different stories that have gone, and it's about time that we actually correct these stories because they don't benefit us. I mean, Africa being the black hole, I'm not even going to say what a former president even said about it. When are we going to project that, no, there's so much more in here, over here. Everybody's coming here, but they're coming and taking. When are we going to project us?
That is very deep, you know. That's very deep. Because it's like we've been slighted, you know. It's like,
but whose fault is it? It's time you take responsibility and say, okay, look, I know it has happened, it has done. So yes, going forward, what am I going to do? Take responsibility. And begin by saying, okay, this is what I have seen. So you have to stop and examine your own life, examine what is happening around you, examine the changes that you want to see, and take responsibility and say, I'm going to do something. I'm not going to wait for somebody else to come and do it. I am going to do it. But in order for me to do it, I have to recognize what it is that is within me, what I'm capable of doing, what are my strengths, what are my weaknesses, and then step out and do it.
Did we slack as Africans? Because taking it from the
one day, I'm not even going to say, what do you think? You're asking me, I'm asking you, what do you think? If you look around, are you happy?
Guys, I think she wanted me to answer the question myself, and I think we slack, man. Because taking it from the perspective of Dr. W.E.B. Du Bois, and then Marcus Garvey, George Padmore, the Pan-Africanism, the unism that they were fighting for as Africans. The moment we haven't achieved all that means we slacked.
So what's next?
What next?
That's why we're here. That's why we're here. That's why we're talking about this. So I'm hoping it won't just be a bunch of listeners. It won't just be a bunch of talk, but we'll actually take the initiative and start doing something. Let's move from just talking. Let's start doing.
Good. Let's move from just talking.
Yeah.
Let's start doing it. Thank you so much, viewers. This is Jubril. Kindly subscribe to the YouTube channel and share. Make sure that this very conversation reaches everywhere on the globe because very, very important. Where were you? Were you an African American?
No, born and raised in Ghana.
Born and raised in Ghana?
Yes, sir. So you can find me on mamisawa.com.
Okay.
Or you can go to ftpcm.org, which is the abbreviation of Finding a Person Called Me, and you can learn my story.
So her story, follow her IG account and then
Finding the Person Called Me on IG and mamisawa_